Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to the show. As I already went for a non-optimal position with my land factory, but it's okay, it'll be fine. 1v1 coming your way today. It's going down on Point of Reach. I like this map. We are going to be playing the lovely, wonderful Cybran. Which I think is actually a pretty good faction on this map, just because Cybran frigates are literally the bomb diggity dog. And beverage of choice for today's cast is the, what is it? The Brewdog Fellowship Lord of the Rings IPA. And I definitely have not fallen victim to American consumerism and marketing. You definitely have fallen victim to that. Because I'm too smart to buy things just because it has the name of a franchise that I really, really like on it. Except for the fact that I've already, whenever I was at the grocery store the other day, I saw Beers Beats Battlestar Galactica, and I was like, yeah, gotta get that one too. And that is a beet sour, which is interesting to say the least. Haven't tried it yet. But I'm excited to see what a beet sour tastes like. Yeah, so we're going for standard hydro kind of rush, 4 mexes, 2 engineers to the hydro, walk your comm, etc. So not going to power stall just yet. Probably will later. Actually, I'm positive I will later. I'll lock my cursor. I'm going to make sure that audio is turned off. It is. Sweet. I wasn't hearing anything, but I can be deficit post sometimes. Yeah, and you're gonna go and reclaim a bunch for me. So I always have like problems with upgrading mexes on this map, as in like I do it too late, like I end up overflowing mass. So that's going to be the goal for today, is we are going to use our mass efficiently, and we are not going to make any mistakes at all. And I'm going to go ahead and walk my comm to that island, because 2 engineers are plenty there. Let's go ahead and get a scout over my opponent's base, Mr. Ninja 36, who actually didn't wish good luck, have fun. Look at me. Look at where are my manners. All right. More reclaim on the islands. These are all just trees, but reclaim still important. He didn't wish good luck. Have fun. Back to me. What an inconsiderate person. Alright, well, his scout's out. That means he's a little bit ahead of me in the air production, potentially, which means he could be dropping very soon. Oh, bomber. Hello. Let's go kill that. Oh, he went first air, actually. Right out of the gate, and is already getting into Navy. Okay, alright. I see you. I see you. I think it's a little early for Navy right now. I'm going to use these 3 engineers that are coming off the line to drop. And then after we get, probably this island is the one I'm going to go for. Well, yeah, we're going to go for that island. Anyway, after we get that island taken out, or sorted, we'll go ahead and, or now that it's dropping, we'll go ahead and start naval production. Also can start upgrading some mexes. Like I said, upgrade mexes too late, and then I panic, just like this. And now I'm going to power stall here eventually, I'm sure. I do want to check this island. I've got the interceptor going for the other island, so I'm going to append my... Okay, so he's already dropped here, I think. Yep, he was ahead of me on the drop game. So we're actually going to drop here instead. Try and get a factory up, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, he's not here. Okay, then. Sweet. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get back in the transport. 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 Run for your life. All right, we're safe. spelling mess. Always spread your engineers out, buddy. Because he already sent one bomber. You know what he's going to do? He's going to send another. And I do have interceptors that are screening, but that ain't 100%, Chief. That's about done. That is done. Sweet. So let's start naval production. And we haven't sold power yet. Get some engineers out. Oh, that's where he dropped to. So that's where he dropped to. Okay, makes more sense now. I was wondering, I was like, I saw the transport going that way. Did he not drop there? Alright. So, we have a little bit of a land battle on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, sisters and brothers, grandmas, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and whatever else. I guess whatever other family member I have forgotten. So 2 land factories, third one's coming up. This engineer, I need to build radar. I definitely got the better part of this island. Naughty, naughty. Who thinks this guy's a better player than me? I do. But I like going heavy navy on this map, so that's what we're going to do. I focus less on the air game, go heavy navy. Well, that's more units than I have. Alright, that is assisting that. Good. Let's get one more land factor. I want to get rid of this as quickly as I can. He hasn't taken that spot either. He has a very interesting drop pattern where he's not taking like the meat of every island. He's like just settling for the scraps and then going in for the meat later. Luckily, I don't have to deal with any floating nonsense though. We're getting close to it. Told you we'd power stall eventually. All right, let's see if I can pull this infestation up from the roots. Oh, some of these are MAA, so that's good. Not the main battle unit. Actually, quite a bit of MAA. That's good for us. Send engineers behind to reclaim everything. I need to start on some mass storage so that I have a little bit more of a buffer to work with. We need to start you upgrading, and we can start going to Tech 2 Navy. Yeah, buddy. Start going to Tech 2. We like Tech 2. So much mobile AA. Jeez. Oh, nope. Want you producing more manti, more mantises. Very sneaky. He 100% has a base down there. Luckily, I'm going to be able to overwhelm this position. Let's go start harassing like some of these mexes that are near the water. Was scouting. So overall, like really interesting strategy out of him. I think that was just a straight up drop. I don't think he actually built any factories. And I'm going to go for Tech 2 land because I have the mass for it, and I want to get some floating going. Because he's doing this shit and dropping stuff. We do have Tech 2 Navy up, so it's time to get some destroyers and some cruisers running so we can get some long-range bombardment. We do have a pretty good Navy presence. He is not upgrading Tech 2 Air, and not a whole lot of Navy either. He's building naval yards kind of all over the place. They're not getting really anything done. Alright, well, let's just bum rush his Navy then. Bum rush his Navy, lock him out of his main base as much as we can. Commander needs to go deal with that. He's got a lot of land. A lot of land. So do I, actually. I need to stop this. I need to upgrade more mexes, too. I need more build power on the naval yards. Actually should just do this and then build another factory there. Commander under attack. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Oh, I thought for whatever reason that was blocked. It's awkward. Alright, well, let's shut down his Navy. First Salem is almost done. So that's going to be super nice. And my commander should be able to mop up the rest of these guys. No problem. Oh, I'm getting hit by bombers over here, so it's time to make too much MAA of my own. Also need to make some radar. Getting him locked out of the Navy, though, that's good. First destroyer is off the line, so let's go start bombarding some stuff. Let's just go start bombarding his main base. Start with that. He has another land factory right here. I could have sworn I built a radar. Oh, and he's targeting all my engineers. Let's lock him out of that. We want to kill whatever this is. Ideally before it gets on the ground, but that's okay. After works too. Where did my commander go? We just got to get that Salem into his main base. This dude's playing very, very well, though. Storp's out. Get some interceptors out there to deal with that. He's playing a very cockroachy style kind of game. I just wanted a stand-up fight, man. I didn't want to have to like fight in 17 different areas all at the same time. Yeah, we'll get interceptors over. That'll be fine. We should go Tech 2 air ourselves, though. We can probably just slam Tech 3. We'll put this guy over here to start bothering the stuff over there. We'll get these Tech 2 units back there. Gotta keep upgrading mexes. Power is about to be an issue. Alright. Let's go start bombarding the base. Got a little close there, buddy. I know, it's okay. Actually, well, it isn't. I underbuilt power.
Commander under attack.
I still don't have radar over here. This is actually really funny what's happening right now. He's building factories just outside my radar range. and forcing me to react like all over the damn place all the time. I also don't have radar, which doesn't really help, or I don't have power, which isn't really helping the situation. This guy's good. Very good. For his rating and the way that he's playing the game, it's very, very challenging for me. Which I guess is a good thing. Means I'm gonna get better. All my interceptors are out of fuel though. I'm really hoping I'm starting to do some like infrastructural damage here. Though I don't know if I actually am. There's a fucking factory over here. I'm positive. How are these things still getting here? Finally, I've got a Tech 3 or a Tech 2P gen up. It took a little bit too long, and he just masked subs, which really should not work for him. Although at the same time, like, I don't know why I'm continuing to attack his main base. We'll just keep attacking elsewhere. Just take out these mexes over here. Take out this comm right here. I've got 22 subs in this mix. I don't know why I'm scared. I've got 2 Salems here as well. Let's go for the throat here. Alright, well, here's his naval yards. I found them. That is a drop that is coming in. Not today, son. You've done this to me so many freaking times. Getting really tired of it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to fall for it again, but it does mean that I'm getting tired of it. I've had it up to here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm raising my hand. It's up there. Way up there. Start putting flak in just like all over the place. What an exhausting way to play this map. Like, instead of just going for Navy and like just crushing, like this is such an exhausting way to play this map where you're like trying to drop everything all the time. I think we're getting there though. Let's go for Tech 3 Air now. Marshalling huge amounts of subs again. That's fine. I'm not going to play that game. I've done the damage that I wanted to do. Actually, that's not a huge amount of subs. We can fight that. Although, since he likes subs so much, I'm going to stop, or I'm going to add some Barracudas into this mix. Add some more eco. He's built factories again. Somewhere on this island, there are factories again. Dude, this guy is terrified of the bombers that I don't have. Alright, we're going to kill those, and then we're going to kill his Tech 2 Air HQ. Where's my commander? Fuck. How did I die? I don't even know how I died. Let's see if he'll answer me. Oh, yep, there it is. No. Oh my god. Such a stupid mistake, too. Such a dumb mistake. This guy has the potential to be like a really, really good player if he just like, I think, spends less of his time trying to drop and more of his time ecoing and trying to I don't know. He's like the most cheesy player ever. Like just every cheesy tactic in the book, it seems like he pulled it out. Like no frigates, just subs. He only wants to build subs. He's not really going to eco. He's just going to drop everywhere. He's going to build factories in like the most squirrely places ever, and then he finishes it off with attack snipe. Damn. Well played to him. I do want to go watch the replay. We'll see how this actually developed. All right, back into the replay we go. Point of reach, 20 by 20. Pretty standard map. I'm going to speed this up a good amount because there are a couple things that I want to look at specifically in this replay. For me, if I hadn't kept getting distracted by like naval yards that he was building everywhere and just gone for the throat and gone for gold, I think it would have been fine. Even in the time frame, like even if I had left my commander out here, I think it would have been fine. But leaving my commander out there, God, that was such a stupid thing. Although like this guy probably would have gone for tax though, if or not tax, but a torp snipe, like knowing him. So, okay, drop pattern. So interesting drop pattern here. I don't know why you wouldn't go for, somebody can answer me down in the comments below. That'd be great. But I don't know why you wouldn't go for just the 4 mexes there. It's like you build 1 mex and then you build all these land factories to contest. And I think at the end of the day, he had like 5 land factories here, but he's not getting a very good amount of mass out of this. So huge investment for not very much payoff. I mean, I guess it would have paid off if I hadn't kind of figured it out. I think I scouted it. And then he goes for this drop again. So just lots of investment into land factories without going for like the meat of the island, which I don't quite understand on these islands. You know, maybe it's some sort of, maybe it's a strategy where you just assume that they're going to get this particular section and then you try and go for the crush then. He did drop here. I did see that. And was able to react. I'm not quite sure what happened to... I could have sworn I had an engineer going down here to build this mex before. So I'm not quite sure what happened to that engineer. But and then another drop over here. Like he... Does he have these on a ferry order? No. Okay. So I think if you really wanted to use this kind of strategy, going for a ferry order would have been the way to do it. Instead of the way that he did it. I was way too lackadaisical though with my static AA because I'm not very good at splitting up interceptors, so I didn't really want to split them up all the time. You can see the Salem coming off here. He's got multiple naval grids kind of set up. And I don't think this is good. So I don't think this is good because naval factories, I think, work best if you can support them with Tech 1 engineers. So having so many of them all spread out, you don't get a whole lot of value out of them, I don't think, or you get less value. Maybe not a whole lot is not the correct way to put it, but you get less value. I think he also really liked Tech 1 bombers. But yeah, I mean, I think here with this first Salem, I could have done a little bit more damage than I did. I think I did kill a Tech 2 power generator. He went Tech 2 power quicker than I did. But all of his core mass is still, or well, most of it is still Tech 1, which is a little weird. Yeah, Salem's going to get in there. This is such an interesting, like, power grid. It's just like dragging Tech 1 P-gens till there's no tomorrow. I don't think I had scouted this out, that this was a Tech 2 P-gen. Otherwise, it should be prioritizing it a little bit more. I think we did end up killing it just by accident. And then needed to go for these naval yards a little bit better. And these were all just drops. I was convinced there was like a factory that he had put like outside of range or something like that. And then he was also bombing. Like this guy did a really, really good job of like really trying to tax my APM and make it so that I was unable to fight him. And it did end up working out for him, I guess, because I was so distracted that I didn't notice the fact that there were TMLs here. So I'm curious when he decided to go for TMLs. So speeding this up again and take out this naval installation. Get to take out all these factories. He is just dropping more. So again, just so many drops. I don't know if the amount of APM that he invested was worth it as well on the amount of drops that he went for. But he hasn't gone for the TMLs yet. Even if I had moved my commander into the water, though, that would have been really, really annoying for me to deal with. I never went floating either. I had that kind of as a plan. I never really did that because I forgot and was busy doing other things. How much mass did I leave on this island? There's like 6,000 mass on this island. I did try to reclaim up, but I was having problems spending my mass because I ran into energy problems, as you guys saw. Anyway, here again, like I think I'm wasting time here. You know, it's not really a reason for me to do that. Like I should have just gone for the throat. He has very little infrastructure on any of his other islands, like no power. But here's where he's going for the TMLs. And he actually launched a few like at factories and stuff, so he did take out my Tech 2 HQ first before I realized what was going on. TMD saves lives, guys. This doesn't show you that, I don't know what will. A lot of bomber investment. I think he over-invested into bombers. I'm criticizing him like I'm the one that won the game, but I did lose the game. And yeah, so there's the tac snipe. So it was like at about, I don't know, 23 minutes, 22 minutes that I think he went for that strategy. But if I had moved into the water, it would have been fine. Like the TMLs here, you know, they cover this island, but they don't cover the main island, which is where a lot of my eco is. Wow, he's even floating mass at this point. Yep, so not a whole lot else to say about that map. Navy is very important in this map. I don't think this guy prioritized it enough. But at the end of the day, he won. So he had a better overall strategy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys learned something. Hope these are entertaining for you. I don't know. I have a whole lot of fun playing them. But I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.